Hey everyone, I'm Mind, and this is set number 21245, the Panda Haven from the LEGO Minecraft theme. This set contains 553 pieces, 2 minifigures, and 2 buildable Minecraft mobs, and will retail for $49.99 in the US. This set does not come out until January 1st, 2023, but it was sent to me early by the LEGO group through the LEGO Ambassador Network, but all opinions expressed in this video are my own. Before I get started, I'd just like to ask you guys, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm doing early reviews of a bunch of other 2023 LEGO sets, including other sets of Minecraft, as well as sets from Ninjago, Monkey Kid, LEGO Super Mario, LEGO City, LEGO Friends, and more. So if any of that sounds like something you'd be interested in, by liking the video and subscribing to the channel, it'll help put those videos in your feed as soon as they're posted, and also really help support me in the channel. But with all that being said, let's get on to the review. So here's the main build of the Panda Haven, the giant Minecraft panda, and this is very similar to many other LEGO Minecraft sets we've gotten in the past. It's become a trend as of recent years to just do giant buildable versions of Minecraft mobs that sort of double as a house for the minifigures, and this is a part of the same line as that. However, it does something unique that none of the others do. I'll show you that in a moment. First, let's just take a look at how it looks up close. I'm a really big fan of how they did this face here because it's entirely brick built. Aside from a little bit in the nose, they didn't use dimension to make the shapes. Rather, they just stacked bricks on top of bricks, but they perfectly captured the look of a panda from actual Minecraft. And I love how they did the ears too, those are really cute. In terms of how well this could be built in the actual game, probably not. You definitely have pixel design that's like way too small for a full block. However, with a set like this, I can overlook that. Because it's not necessarily meant to be built in actual Minecraft. Rather, it's meant to look like it fits in that world, which it does. The feet use these thinner beams at the front. You can imagine those as like black stone walls. I do quite appreciate those being there. It just helps add some more dimension to the build. It keeps the Minecraft feel while also not making it feel too blocky. Obviously, I know blocky is what Minecraft wants to be, but no, I think this is the perfect compromise. And you can see all 4 feet are built exactly the same. Very much just a blocky pixel art design all throughout. You can see it's open from the side because these are meant to represent windows. Because of course this is a house, it's not just a panda. There's how it looks around the back. I appreciate that it's not just anti-studs here. I mean, there is anti-studs in the center, but the rest of this is smooth and flat, and just makes the overall build look a lot nicer. And then you can see there's open windows on the other side too. But the cool thing about this build that makes it more than just a buildable Minecraft mob house is that there's actually a transformation feature with it. If you're familiar with actual Minecraft, occasionally when pandas want to eat bamboo, they will sit down to do it. They won't be standing like this. They actually incorporate a way for the panda house to do that as well. The head at the front can be hinged down, and then you basically just pick up the entire build, and there you go. Now you have the panda house sitting like that. Now that is absolutely adorable. And here you can see they took the care to make the pixel art on the belly look really nice too, which is great to see. Honestly, this looks amazing from pretty much every angle. Very few anti-studs or even studs in the entire build. It's quite impressive that they were able to do that. But okay, it hinges its head down. What's so special about that? Well, that's because that's not everything to it. Because as I mentioned, this is also a house. So when you sit it up like this, the entire house will go on its side. But if we come around to the panda's back, you can see it actually can be opened up. This is how you can access the interior. I believe this door piece is from the books in the Harry Potter Hogwarts Moments sets, but that's a very creative reuse here. But yeah, you can see when I have it opened up, it's basically now just a 2-story house. In here, there's a bunch of different furniture which is made to be removed. There's like a little wooden block with a plant growing on top, a bookshelf with a soul lantern, there's a purple bed, and then on the bottom we have a crafting table, a little block with a cookie on top, and then in the back, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. It's like a little shelf that has an egg in the center, and then a little bit of bread on top. But most of these aren't rounded pieces because they are meant to be taken off and removed. And that's because you have 2 ways to display this house. When you have the panda sitting up, it makes sense for this to be a 2-story house with different things on each floor. But when standing normally, the accessories in here don't make as much sense. However, you may have noticed the back wall has studs on it, and that's because you're meant to be able to customize this and use the panda as a house in either form. So you can pop off each individual accessory and have them back onto this blue floor, which is formerly the wall. And there we go. Now the house has a fully fledged interior once again, but now it makes more sense for when the panda's standing up. Now unfortunately, you do still have this gray wall in the center, and that is not easily removed. It's fairly easy to redesign the panda to not have that there, but it's not like a piece you can just pop off. So unfortunately, by default, it does have to be separated into 2 separate rooms. There's no way for minifigures to walk from one to the other. So I think the 2-story version of the panda house makes more sense, but I do love that you have this alternate option here. And then finally, when the panda's sitting up, you do actually have a 3rd room. In the back of the head right here, there's a little stairway, and there you just have some room to post figures, a little flower pot with a yellow flower in it, as well as a blue potion bottle. But when the panda's in a standing up mode, that room is just completely hidden away. But I think that's about it for the main build of this set. Overall, I quite like it. I think it's fun to play in, and I love the customizability option with the way that it has 2 different ways to display it. But now let's move on to the side build, then the minifigures, and then I'll give you my overall thoughts. The side build in the set's nothing all too special, just a little bit of Minecraft terrain. You have some bamboo growing out of podzol. Nice to get that if you didn't have that previously, or nice to get more if you did. Then just some green plates to pose figures. There's 2 soulfire torches, one of which is on this little table, and on that table holds a printed cake piece. That is not new for this set, but it's also not the most common print in the world, so it's nice to get that. By the way, you may be wondering, why is it circle instead of square? That's a question I had too the first time around, but the last time I reviewed a set that came with a circular cake piece, someone in the comments pointed out to me, this is meant to look like how a Minecraft cake looks when it's in a character's inventory, while the blocky cake, which also exists, is meant to represent how the cake looks when it's placed down. Very strange difference, and I think I definitely prefer the square cake, but it's still nice to get this one here. And then finally, this bamboo stalk at the end's a little bit different than the others. It's got this brighter green piece right here with 2 studs on the side, and that's because this is meant to be removed and be given to the panda house when it's in sitting form, so that way you can just add some more life to it. It makes it look like the panda house is also eating the bamboo, the same way the smaller pandas do. That's a fun, cute touch. My only criticism is I wish that green color was the same as the rest of it, but that's not a huge deal and shouldn't be too difficult to customize if you wanted to. Now let's take a look at the 2 buildable mobs that come in this set. You get 2 pandas, 1 adult panda, 1 baby panda, and these guys are not new for this set, but they've only come in 1 set previously, so if you missed out on this one, this is now the only way to get them. And I do quite like them. I think they're some of the best LEGO Minecraft mobs we've ever gotten. The head mold is absolutely perfect. I love that it is dual molded and not printed, just makes it feel a lot higher quality. And then the face is perfectly captured, and I love the way the head can actually bend, so you can have the panda sitting like this or lying on its back. You could just get a lot more expression out of these guys than you can just a standard LEGO Minecraft mob. The adult panda and baby panda use the same face. The only difference is the bigger body on the adult one, and I think the scale of the adult one is more panda-like, but the baby one is very accurate to Minecraft. And you can see the adult panda can sit up and hold a stalk of bamboo like this, but if you want, you can remove that and stand them normally the same way you can with the panda house. So yeah, I like these 2. My only criticism is I wish they were new, because in actual Minecraft I think there's 5 or 6 variants of the panda. Most of them are pretty minor, just changing the expression of their face, but there is a major one, the brown panda, which would have been really cool to get here, and I think this would have been the perfect set to include it. Instead, it's just a re-release of the same 2 happy pandas that we got previously, so I don't know, at the very least changing the expressions would have been nice, but ideally an all-new color for the panda would have been amazing. So yeah, I can't say I'm disappointed by these guys, because they are still good, and they have only come in 1 set, so they are a fairly uncommon mob, but I feel like LEGO could have done more to make these guys a little bit more desirable. But if you don't have the pandas yet, or you just want more, this is a very nice way to get them. And then here are the 2 minifigures in this set. We have the Jungle Explorer, and we have a skeleton. The Jungle Explorer is an all-new and exclusive Minecraft skin for this set, which of course is always very nice to see. They're sticking with the trend of sort of generic headpieces, just with new hair color and skin tone combinations. So here we have like a medium tone skin with dark red hair, and I think that looks really good. But the torso here I find particularly cool. Now I know it's called Jungle Explorer, and I think it's meant to be like a little jacket with a backpack. However, because it's pixelated, you can interpret this as multiple things, and the very first thing that came to my mind when I saw this figure is this sort of looks like Jedi robes, especially if you were to swap out these legs for brown ones. I feel like this could make for a really cool LEGO Minecraft Jedi. So as such, I feel like that makes this figure more interesting than some other like exclusive LEGO Minecraft skins, but regardless, it's a cool new one to get, and I do like the little bamboo stalk coming out of the backpack. That's a very fun touch. Yeah, I think this one's super well done, captures the spirit of Minecraft well, while also looking really unique. And then the skeleton is just a skeleton. How many times have I reviewed this figure? He's good, he accomplishes what he needs to, but he has come in many, many sets before. It's great that they are so common for kids getting into the theme today, but for longtime collectors, yeah, you have a million of this guy. Enchanted Bow is nice, but even that is super common nowadays, so yeah, I don't have a ton else to say on him. He's just a skeleton. And so, what are my overall thoughts on this set? I think this set's really solid, honestly. Now, I am getting a little burnt out on just the animal houses, because I feel like we've gotten so many at this point, but just because they've become like a trend in LEGO Minecraft does not make this one bad. In fact, I think this is a very well done one, especially the way it can transform, and has 2 different entire layouts. The build for this one was fun to put together, and I do find it very impressive that it was able to be smooth on pretty much every side. So I was thoroughly impressed by this build. I will say the minifigures are definitely a bit lackluster here. I feel like I could have used one more exclusive either minifigure or a mob. Either throw a brown panda in here, give me another Minecraft skin, or give me a more interesting enemy than a skeleton. Because $50 is a fine price for the set at the scale it's at, but with the minifigure selection, I wish there was just a bit more here. All that being said, I would say this is a good set. I would not call it a must-have by any means, but if you're a LEGO Minecraft fan who is a fan of these like Animal House sets, I don't think you'll be disappointed by this one. It's very similar to the others, and in fact I think exceeds a lot of them in a lot of ways. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of this set in the comments below. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I have more early 2023 LEGO reviews coming very soon, and there's a bunch of others up on the channel right now in case you missed any. So if any of that sounds like something you'd be interested in, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and go check out what I've uploaded. But for this video, I think that's about all I got to say. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!